That was Brent Larkham and You Want a Man. That's what you want, don't you? But you've got me.
Yeah, exactly.
Why would you want any more?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you know what I get really excited about? When I get a lot of things, little things excite me, but big things that excite me too. When I get a new CD or new music and I get to listen to it and I get to find out the backstory, and that's the best thing about this, is our interviews. We can find out what's going on, and I was very intrigued with Innocent Eve and Temporary Balms, going to be released on the 3rd of April, which is Good Friday. Let's hope it's a very good Friday for Innocent Eve.
Oh, nice little segue in
And
there.
joining us from Innocent Eve, they're a sister team, and Beck is joining us right now. G'day, Beck. How you going?
Hey guys, it's good. How are you guys?
Really good. Congratulations on getting together and putting this this CD together with your sister Rachel. How long's Innocent Eve been working as a team?
For about 2 years, yeah. We're sisters, so we've always sort of done music together, but Innocent Eve was born about 2 years ago.
How does the name come about?
Oh, that's a question we get asked a bit, actually. Some people think it might be a bit of a biblical connotation, but it's not. We grew up on a property called Evelyn, and one night we were sitting around and we decided that we weren't going to go to bed until we thought of a name for our duo. And so we sat up all night, really, and all we did was talk about how cool it was growing up on the farm. And the farm name was Evelyn, and how it was a bit of an age of innocence for us. So, yeah, innocent Eve.
Excellent. And, you know, you're so true with your farm life, and it is such an innocent life out there, isn't it?
Yeah. Growing up, we're 2 of 6 children. We come in at number 2 and number 3. And, it was awesome. It was tough at times. Our whole high school life, it was a drought, so it wasn't always great. One of our songs called And We Sang talks about that. But, growing up as kids, it was fantastic.
So what part did music play in your childhood and development being on the land?
Well, it was just there all the time, really. If there was anything to celebrate, we did that with a song. Any emotion, really, there was always music. So, music's been a huge part of our life. Our parents are both musicians. Our whole family are fairly musical. So, I guess it was a way of life for us.
And any of the siblings aren't?
No, we all are.
All right.
There's normally that one person that's not, isn't it? I come from quite a musical family, and I've got 3 brothers, and 2 of them are quite musical, but one, no.
He can't even whistle.
No. He can drive the car, that's about it. I'm sorry.
How does he feel about that?
Well, he runs around singing Boney Maroney all the time. You think, okay, it's time to stop now. But I've got to tell you, the album that you've got coming out, Temporary Balms, I love the way that, like, a lot of people will bring out their albums and they'll bring out 2 and 3 before they attempt bringing out famous songs or ones that they remember as. And I love the way that you've put Hallelujah, talking about a revolution, and was it the Proud Mary? I knew I'd get it eventually on the actual album. Why did you do it for the first one up?
Well, I guess there were songs that were really influential on us the whole time. We also decided that we thought it was whether it's a done thing or not, we thought it was a good move to give some people some context, really. If people, they wouldn't have heard any of our songs out there before, and I think it's nice to deliver something that they would be familiar with, but with our spin on it. And I think it sort of tells them a bit about us.
Well, it does show, just tells me straight up, without even listening to the album or anything like that, just seeing those 3 songs, they are so different. So to me, I'm going, okay, if they're going to bring those 3 into this album, this whole album is going to take us through many different journeys and many different styles of music.
Yeah, and that's probably a real focus for us. If you were to even see the 2 of us and then get to know the 2 of us, we are completely cheese and chalk. So I guess that's probably what we were trying to capture in the album as well, is the real variety and spectrum of who we are as people and musicians.
So your influence in music compared to Rachel's, What's so if you cranked up the iPod now, what's on your music, what's on yours, and what's on Rachel's? What's the key difference?
Okay, well there is a fair bit of crossover, but probably in my song list you'd see a lot of singer-songwriter, quite melancholy, crying in your coffee kind of music, which I absolutely adore. That's my thing. You'd probably hear a lot of John Williamson and Don, like country kid songs, because she's got little kids and she lives out on a farm as well. So her iPod is riddled with kid stuff. But we both love similar things as well. I mean, at university we were quite into our metal, but at the same time we loved our country as well and our folk. So real mix.
And if you had the opportunity to write with anyone, who would it be?
Oh wow!
So it could be past or present.
Yeah.
Okay, past or present.
Okay, well I know exactly what Rachel would say.
Yep.
She would sit down and write songs with Chris Christopherson.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
I would probably sit down with Bon Iver or maybe Angus Stone or something like that.
Wow.
Okay, so more of an
nice.
eclectic. That's what you're saying there. So there's more of an eclectic feel rather than the country feel. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it. Well, we're going to play some Innocent Eve now, and we're going to follow the journey. The album's out on due date is April the 3rd, which is going to be a
That's our daughter's birthday as well.
is.
There you go. Well, I know what she's getting for Christmas or for her birthday.
There it is.
That's nice and easy, that one.
But good luck with everything that goes on, and we will follow the journey with interest here at Sunshine FM 104.9. And what are we going to play, Trace?
Well, just like a moth, we're going straight into the light.
Oh, fabulous. Thank you so much.